my little Aquarians, my sweet little soul warriors. Okay, today this is Enchanted Forest, Tarot, Witch's Garden, Fairy Oracle, Wisdom of the Witches, something like that, Witch's Wisdom, and Nature's Whispers. So, all right, let's start. Okay. This is, I need to get some of this stuff out of the way. Just moved my cards out of the way. All right, let's just put these over here. All right, so this is the Council of Animals, and in this deck, what this is saying is all the animals are judging you. I think this is judgment, okay? And so everything is being in the original judgment card, there was an angel blowing a trumpet, and that trumpet was bringing people up out of their coffins. So they were starting a new life. Their old life was dead and they were starting a new life. And so that's what it means here. The Council of Animals means that sort of you've been judged, but you have a new life. You're a good person, but it means you have a chance at a new life. That's basically what it means. It's not really a judgment call, but it's the old life is dead. You have a new life now. Beautiful card. I always love that when we get new, it's like new and exciting adventures. Okay, and this is an 8 of Visions. And now in this card, this deck is different than the Rider-Waite. Each deck is a little bit different, or some of them are anyway, but this is a beautiful deck because it's talking about visions, dreams that you want for your life. And so 8 of Visions is that's a lot of visions. If you you've got all this new ideas and things like that's beautiful, but you see all this little path and it just winds around, just keeps winding around and around and around, and there's so much more in this path. There's so many different places you can go. You can stop over here, you can see this over there, you can see that, but it's all in your mind. You're seeing all these different places or things you could be, or the different realities, basically. You might be moving someplace. You can see a reality of do that. What do I do now? Okay, well, maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to do that. This is a beautiful card. Okay, and then this is the 3 of Boons. And now a boon is something that somebody gives you. It's like, well, here, take this. So a 3 of Boons in this one is she's mixing up something new. Okay, she's got a recipe for something new, a new life. That's what this is saying for me, a recipe for some new magic. So you're being given, you see the little guy back here, he's helping her with giving her whatever. He's giving her stuff that she needs to create this new potion. So the thing is, it's like you could, what I'm trying to say is, it's like the universe is giving you something. They're collaborating with you to have a new life, okay? But you're working at it. All right? And so then let's look at this. This deck is, what did I say it was? I have no clue. I told you earlier, so you might have to go back because, sorry, I had the whole deck upside down. Anyway, whatever it was, because I was reading from my boxes. All right, so this is Um, uh-huh, the Fool card. And this is so you right now, Aquarius. Um, it goes along with this card, and they're two different decks, obviously. But this one is saying you're coming up out of your old life. The universe is helping you come up out of your own life. They want you to have a new life. And this one is where you choose to go. You're going on a new path. You see, in the Fool card, she's walking, she's looking up. She doesn't realize she's getting ready to walk off a cliff. And a little dog is trying to tell her. Spirit's trying to tell you what you're going to go through. The Spirit's going to be there with you, but she doesn't have much but her little the little stuff she has on her little, whatever that, hobo pack or whatever. And you'll see here, she's got knowledge. She's got her book with her. And I love these cards. I think they're a little bit more expressive because she's got some knowledge with her. Some of her books she has dropped. Some of the knowledge that she thought she knew, she gave it up. But she's got what she needs to take her on her new journey. And see, you are going on a new journey. Not only has the universe helped you out and helped you to get to a place where you can go on a new journey, but you've decided that too. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And this is, I'm sorry, it is dark in here. I have to turn the lights way down low so I don't get a glare on the cards. Seven of Pentacles. A Seven of Pentacles is where, okay, you've done all this work to grow these pumpkins or pentacles, but then you're standing there and you're thinking, well, could I have done it a different way? Or was it worth it? All this work that I did to grow these. So whatever you went through, you are wondering, was it worth it? But you see all the cards she has here, and these are sort of like, this was my, maybe a reading, let's just say a tarot reading, so I don't really know which to pick, okay? But this is basically saying, okay, now that I've got my harvest and now that it's happened, was it worth it? Okay, did I, let me see, did I gain from this? You gained knowledge from this, from what this situation was. And there again, your vision now is like, well, what, you got 8 of visions. Where do I go? Well, do I go here? Do I go there? And it's the same thing here. You're wondering sort of where all this is leading you, where it's led you. But it's led you to a new life. Wow. Here's the problem right here. You get a little stuck sometimes. You don't see, she's blindfolded, and this is the Two of Swords. She doesn't really know. It's like you're stuck, almost like you have to make a decision, but you don't know which decision to make. And that also says here, this is like, see the cards on the bottom by her feet. Can you see this? Let me see if I can bring it down a little lower so you can maybe back here. So the thing is, you're not quite sure exactly. You're starting out on a new path, but you're not quite sure. Okay, it was like, all right, I'm going for it, but now where do I go? What do I do? It's like, what do I do? What do I do? But you're still taking a step forward, a step forward. You know that you're just going forward. I don't believe let me see, but I don't believe you're looking backwards very often. I could be wrong. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. Get my glasses out of the way. Okay. And this is potential gateway. Of course, I'm a reader, but I love working with the cards. And I love doing different decks. Very seldom will you ever see me do one deck unless someone requests it. But I'm not doing personal readings anymore, not online. So here's the thing. When you get several different decks and they're telling you the same thing, you can just take it to the bank. The cards are trying to really talk to you. But this is potential gateway. You see this? Can you see the new gateway? So you're taking a new path. You're like, okay, I don't really know where I'm going. Here it is, judgment. You're coming into a new the old way is not the way you're going anymore. You're going to a new path. Going to a new path. There's a gateway here for, you can go through it if you want. It's a different world, a new gateway. And this is fresh approach. Again, this is telling you that you've changed. So there's a different approach to life other than the way you used to look at it. Beautiful cards. As I said, this is Josephine Wall. Did I say that? Beautiful artist. But there's so much color and so many things in here. If you really look, this is a lady, but there's all kinds of other little things in here. And I like these cards because there's so many things in, even in reality, we didn't expect. We go here and then we meet somebody out of the clear blue and they're this sweet person or something like that. And, I was broken down on the road and couldn't change my tire, couldn't break the tire lugs loose. And somebody just came along and helped me. And apparently the spare that I had lost some air. And they said, oh, my shop is just, right down, it was by the mailbox, by somebody's mailbox where I got, where the tire blew. And so they said, yeah, just right down there. It was like a half a block, and you could see it. And he said, you just follow me down there and I'll air it up for you. And so just, I never expected that. First of all, I didn't expect the tire to blow, and then somebody just come along just right after it blew, and I had the lug nut thing or whatever wrench out. And so there's so many things that we can't foresee, but there's so much beauty that it's just in the world. There's so many wonderful, wonderful things. So again, that's why I like her cards, because she puts all this little stuff in here that you have to look to see. But that's the way life is. It's just beautiful. If you can keep your mind positive little things just happen all the time, sweet little things. And this is laughter. I love this card. You see, it's like, it's sort of like she's, yay, she's going for it on a winged horse, a Pegasus. And here's another one. She's like going through the universe, going through life. And then there's another little person over here. So the thing is, you get stuck. You've been a little stuck, don't exactly know which way to go. But laughter, hold on just a second. Not only do they want you to laugh more, to enjoy life more, but I think quite a few of you are comics, you're comedians. I mean, you just, I know some people, they just, you're around them and you can't help but laugh. Everything they say just comes out of their mouth, and it's just like bam, bam, bam. And it's just, it's like they have a writer or something with them. It's just, it makes everyone around them laugh. And not only do you need to laugh more, but I think a lot of you are like that. You just have this natural ability to just come up with things that are so funny. Just beautiful. Okay. This is the Witch's Wisdom. Okay. And this is the Autumn Watchtower. This is actually the Watchtower of the West. Okay? And it's autumn. So what this is saying is, they, in the old times, the castles always had watchtowers, and what they would do is they were taller than the rest of the castle, so they could get up there and see if there was a invading army or something. They could see the bigger picture. But this is autumn, so it's like winter's getting ready to come. It's a time to put up, in those days, I guess you put up food for the winter and hay and stuff for the animals. So this is just saying that you're seeing the bigger picture now. You are just seeing, and you're walking into this new realm with a whole bigger, much bigger picture of life than what you had before. But here's the thing again, you don't always know. So it's like, well, okay, instead of being totally happy being up there like the summer watchtower, like yay, you don't always know which way to go. There's some things like, well, you know, sort of like, well, I got to put this up. You're thinking about the future and not with as much laughter as they'd like you to. But you're going there. You're seeing the bigger picture. This is so fabulous for you. And this is, the cards just don't lie, people. This is Yule, and this is rebirth. I mean, you have, how many cards do you have? You have one, you know, a new gateway, basically, if you want it. You know, starting out on a new path. You know, judgment means a new life. So, and then this one is rebirth. So that's 4 cards that you've gotten. And not to mention you're seeing the bigger picture. But there's more cards here. Fresh approach has 5 cards if you want to look at it a different way. Sorry, I'm just looking here. What do we got? Yeah, this, yes, and this one also. It's like, you know, you're being given things for a new, something new to work on. Okay, and this is 3 of boons. So in this deck, they're giving you something to help you start a new batch of magic. Okay. And then, oh, this is so beautiful. And this is also, this is a chalice, which is obviously a cup, but it's fulfillment. And in cups, they're always love, kindness, nurturing. But this basically is like Ace of Cups, and it's, what it's saying is the universe is giving you this, you know, this new love, this new nurturing. The universe, spirit, God is there for you. It's just amazing on your new path. Okay, how many do we have here? We're supposed to have 5 before. We need the fairies. Okay, here we go. Prior to doing your reading, they always tell me which decks to choose, how often to, when to quit shuffling. And so I try to stay with the decks they've shown me to use in your reading. And this is protect your dreams. I highly suggest this. If you've got a new idea for something you want to create or a new way you want to go, keep your dreams to yourself. Because if you get out there and say, I want to do this or I want to do that, some people, if you have a good friend, they'll say, you can do this. But other people will be, well, how are you going to do that? I can't. So my words of wisdom to anyone who's got dreams like that, until it comes to a point where you need to tell people, I don't believe you should say anything. Now, there are some dreams that people say, I'm going to go do this, and they do that. Like some of the famous basketball players or sports players, they said, no, I will be the best. I will be in this team or whatever. And they don't, sometimes people laugh at them, and they'll say, why are you out, on the, what is it? why are you in the gym, practicing? Why can't you go out and have fun? And several of them, I listen to them, they'll say, no, because I'm going to be the best. And they don't give up. So in their instance, they don't care if anybody knows what their dreams are or not. But sometimes it's better to just keep it to yourself. If you have to go out there and be in public and do whatever you have to do, go for it. It's up to you. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. And for this reading, for my little soul warrior Aquarians, I would say this is what the cards are really telling you. Just don't tell people. If you don't want them to know, just don't say a word, but keep your dreams and keep dreaming them. Okay, come together. And this is, hold on, as I said, it's dark in here. It doesn't look like it in the reading, but it's dark. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them, I'm sorry, it's so dark. A group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So I don't know what you're doing in life other than your dreams. I would say they're telling you, keep them to yourself, incubate them. They are very precious to you. So, but other things that you're doing, you can always ask. If you're trying to work on something, you can always say, well, how do I, you can listen to self-help. You can find people that do the same thing and ask them. There's always things that you can do, but your personal dreams should be personal, your goals, okay? But there's always something you can find out there, or someone that can help you. And some of you I get the feeling some of you may be working on a house or something, or building, and that you can ask maybe some of your friends or whatever to help you. I don't know where that came from, but that's what they're telling me. So you can always ask for help, if nothing else, from the universe. Now people say, oh, I'm going to ask the universe, but then they don't believe they'll get help, so they're not going to get it. This one came out upside down, and this is transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. And so what they're telling me, even though it came upside down, keep it upright. You've gotten so many cards of transformation. How many did we count already? This is really just amazing. I'll just pull some out here so you can get the idea again. I want you to see how many cards in different decks have said, you've got a new life. This is seeing things differently. Wait a minute, where is it? Here. And this is rebirth. Let's see. And this is fresh approach. They're giving you new love and kindness and everything. And they do want you to laugh more. This is where you were a little stuck, but people are giving you to make a new potion, make something new. So if you count this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't want to count this one where you're making a new potion, 7 cards out of one reading that's telling you a new path. This is really amazing. I mean, truthfully, it is. So you are definitely starting on a new path. I am so proud of you. They just want you to laugh a little bit more, but I do think some of you are just funny people. And but don't worry about the new stuff or the path. Let me dig it out again. I don't have enough room on my table to back up my camera far enough. So to put them all out individually, and they would be so small. But this one is 8 of visions. So there's all of these visions that you have. You are creating all of this. So you just have to figure out, it's a little bit of a mystery, but that's okay. As long as you know your end goal, you're going to make it. This is just beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Okay. All right, little Aquarians. This is beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. I love beautiful readings. I do not like sad readings. I just don't like them. I don't like them for you, and I don't like them for me either. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, little Aquarians. I love you. Bye-bye.